What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy LukeZno back with another video. And in today's video, we're gonna be reacting to the mystery overnight rise of EsDeeKid. If y'all don't know EsDeeKid, bro, he's a UK rapper that going fucking crazy right now. You feel me? Props to him. You feel me? But let's get straight into the video, man. 3, 2, 1.
Rebel is currently the most streamed rap album per day on Spotify. And not only that, but with 2 of the top 4 most daily streamed rap songs on the platform as well, this mysterious new artist is exploding right in front of our eyes. But who even is EsDeeKid?
Low key, gang. When I first heard of EsDeeKid, I was like, yo, this nigga got like some type of aura to him, like no glazing. You feel me? Like it's like niggas want to see how it looks like so bad. Like everyone thinks Lil Mabu's EsDeeKid, Timmy Chalamet EsDeeKid, Timmy Chalamet's EsDeeKid. I'm gonna be real. Timmy Chalamet's not EsDeeKid. Lil Mabu's not EsDeeKid. We don't know who the fuck EsDeeKid even is. You feel me? But like niggas, I don't know why niggas really believe Timmy Chalamet is really EsDeeKid. Like he has a mysterious type aura to him. You feel me? Like I don't know how to explain it, but.
Aside
Music
from
is
co-signs
tough.
by Yeet, who his overnight come up is being compared to, the even crazier part is though, as of this video, EsDeeKid has never done a single interview, never shown his face, and nobody knows who he really is. However, what if I told you that, at least according to the internet's most popular conspiracy, the true identity under EsDeeKid's mask might secretly be one of the biggest stars in Hollywood?
Have you seen that EsDeeKid the rapper is potentially Timothy Chalamet?
Oh, Timothy Chalamet, actually a rapper from the UK, and he's just playing a part.
Who doesn't love a good conspiracy theory?
Oh, I'm in on this one.
Timothy Chalamet,
Double life.
or should we say
Rapper.
Rapper EsDeeKid.
This guy is a rapper who operates with a mostly anonymous presentation, which has very much been to the benefit of his hype.
Nah,
it's even
facts.
somehow fueled rumors that he is Timothy Chalamet.
What started off as just this post on Reddit back in August, where a user points out how the two look similar. Although most initially took this as a joke, over the next 3 months, this theory would transform from a simple Reddit post into a viral conspiracy, which many actually believe.
This is gonna sound crazy, but the world that we live in today, I don't really think so. That rapper, EsDeeKid, the Scotch, like UK drill rapper that has music with Fake Mink and the very famous song LV Sandals, I believe that may be Timothy Chalamet.
Like, bro, just because they got the same eyes and shit don't mean that's Timothy Chalamet, bro. Like, come on, bro. You think this nigga's really doing big ass movies like Dune while trying to do music at the same time? You know how busy that nigga is gonna be for that shit? Like, bro, come on, bro. Let's be real, bro. That nigga is not Timothy Chalamet, bro. That ass.
Timothy Chalamet cooked so hard. The top comment reads on EsDeeKid's viral hit. Depending on who you ask, 2025's hottest new rapper, EsDeeKid, is secretly Timothy Chalamet hiding under a mask. Yet, as crazy as this sounds, as of today, we can't 100% deny it. And neither does Chalamet himself, commenting this eye emoji under a post discussing the theory. Of course, only fueling these rumors further. In all of his pictures, videos, and concerts, EsDeeKid always sports a mask over his face, only letting us see his eyes. Combined with clearly being white, the biggest argument behind this comparison is simply, again, the thought that their eyes look similar.
This is where fans started associating Timothy with EsDeeKid. The pair share a similar eye color, but also a similar shape and form, as well as the resemblance in the nose and the eyebrows. This certain eye color is pretty distinct, both sharing a blue and green color, but also a hazel tint. The resemblance is truly jaw-dropping.
What I did was I said, all right, look, I'm going to come with the angle of, it don't matter what I look like, it don't matter what the artist look like, it's more what the artist sound like.
As an artist, deciding to cover your face always adds that extra layer of mystique. Like, just think of the Masked Singer TV show, for example. The idea of who is under that mask, the thought that it can literally be anyone.
Who is under that marshmallow mask, bro? Like, how does that nigga even look like? Like, I never seen that nigga, bro. Like, I never seen how he looks like, that ass. Like, what the fuck? Who's under that marshmallow mask, bro? What about that nigga named Dream, right? There was this guy that played Minecraft and, like, he got revealed, right? His name was Dream, I'm pretty sure. That's what I'm saying. Niggas, like, people that have, like, masks, that wear masks, right? Like, everyone just wants to know how they look like. They have some type of mysterious aura, bro. That ass.
Which is clearly the case here with EsDeeKid. Thus, with that being said, is EsDeeKid really dating Kylie Jenner? Is Paul Atreides really taking over hip-hop?
I am Paul Muad'Dib Atreides, Duke of Arrakis!
In addition to their eyes looking similar, such as when Chalamet also wore a mask in Dune, some fans also pointed this picture of EsDeeKid right here, where, as we can see, he is rocking an Alexander McQueen scarf with skulls all over it. Which, as you'll notice, is the same exact scarf that Timothée Chalamet also wore in this picture for SNL. The same SNL where he not only portrays the character of a rapper, but then wears this mask with just his eyes showing.
Broke the record for most streams, making him technically the most successful hip-hop artist of all time. Smoke cheddar, the ass getter.
Man, sir.
Now, could it just be a coincidence that the two happen to buy the same exact high-fashion scarf in these photos? For sure. However, the suspicions don't stop there. Over the past decade, Timothée Chalamet has made his love for hip-hop and rap music extremely evident, along with listing rapper Kid Cudi as one of his biggest inspirations, as well as expressing his appreciation for Cardi B.
What's your go-to Cardi B? I mean, it's gotta be Bodak Yellow, but Bartier Cardi just came out. Cardi, Bartier, hey!
Back in February, Timothée Chalamet even did an interview with Kendrick Lamar before his Super Bowl show. And of course, we also can't forget his old high school rap performance, which went viral, back when he performed under the name Lil Timmy Tim.
It's your boy Lil Timmy Tim, aka 2 Inches Proud.
Yeah.
You told me to spit some shit, I'm about to spit some shit and promise that shit. Me and I'm getting dome on a daily. Timmy Tim, the next Slim Shady. Leaf, that is my girl, refer to her as my Haley. I got bars.
What up, statistics class? I'm coming through live on G25.
Not to mention, too, that Tyler, the Creator, is literally the co-star in his new movie, Marty Supreme. Obviously, Chalamet is a big fan of hip-hop. However, the first thing that will stick out, though, when you listen to any of EsDeeKid's music, is his heavy Scouse accent.
You know, I mean, I had heard he was a Scouser, but he is not holding back on that accent. That is full-on, deep Steven Gerrard-coded Scouse.
Appearing to be from Liverpool, as we'll get into more in a sec. So, with that being said, is it really possible that Timothée Chalamet is out here faking an accent and using his industry connections to secretly blow up as EsDeeKid? Well, considering that Chalamet does have experience faking accents, such as in his 2019 film, The King.
I've only one to give, and it is the same one I give when we're not standing on the brim of a battlefield. Did you know of the ball he sent? The ball he sent to me.
Everyone get your phone lights out. No, you need to clear the footage. I need to see everyone's phone.
Two completely different people, I guarantee you, bro.
At Timothée Chalamet reads this story posted 2 weeks ago by Aiden Samiri at an EsDeeKid concert, who is a famous photographer, director, and close friend of Chalamet's. Now, whether this story was made as a joke, another important fact that there is point to, though, is this. Timothée Chalamet, when he attended a Fake Meek concert in London. While Chalamet has been spotted at rap shows before, this Fake Meek one was extra notable, considering that, if you don't know, Fake Meek is another buzzing underground name who's been receiving big cosigns lately of his own, but more importantly is a frequent collaborator of EsDeeKid's, and the two have been locked in together for a minute, including their track LV Sandals.
First off, why was he at a Fake Meek show in London? He's a very famous actor. He's very busy. He has 2-3 songs coming out.
How is this nigga
Why would you take time to go to that? I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna stay in my nice palatial ass hotel. I'm gonna go hang out with other famous rich people. Why am I at an underground UK?
But although it makes for fun rumors, and while some of these examples may suspiciously line up, if we're being honest though, the odds that EsDeeKid is secretly Timothée Chalamet are extremely low.
Yeah.
However, one thing is undeniable.
But they have the eyes though. I feel like that's what's getting. I mean, that's obviously what's getting people. Like, it's obviously the eyes and the nose structure. Like, he has a kind of a thick, bony nose right here. Like, that's what's really getting people. That's what people really think that's him. You feel me?
Has only pushed EsDeeKid even more, providing that unique one-of-a-kind draw, which is helping him go so viral. And not just for EsDeeKid either.
Are you EsDeeKid? Are you EsDeeKid?
Are you the rapper, bro? Are you the rapper?
Seeing that Timothée Chalamet's new movie, Marty Supreme, is about to release here on Christmas, it makes sense why he also hasn't shut down any of these rumors. Because all this viral talk about him possibly being a secret breakout rapper is honestly some of the best PR he could have dreamed of. However, I feel like it's only a matter of time before the two get spotted on different sides of the world on the same day, especially considering that, as we just saw, EsDeeKid just announced his first ever headlining tour, set to hit a short list of cities beginning in January. But as for the tickets, unless you were lucky enough to snag one right when they went on sale, in a queue of almost 30,000 people in line just for the LA show, at the Echoplex in Cali, a venue that only holds less than 1,000. So for most fans who want to still try and go, they're now looking at resale prices upwards of $700. As I said, the hype surrounding EsDeeKid right now is out of this world. However, we still haven't answered the question, how did EsDeeKid even blow up in the first place? The earliest song that you can find on EsDeeKid's SoundCloud page is this Black Beatles remix from May of 2024, just about a year and a half ago. Yet, rather than Timothée Chalamet, the far more likely alias and second most popular fan theory behind his identity is that EsDeeKid is actually this artist, Dual Spines. Besides, once again having similar looking eyes, the more likely belief is that EsDeeKid used to instead make music under this former name, Dual Spines. This guy right here.
With my life no more, I went and disappeared into a
Great cloud in this big great town. We the best.
better listen now.
This bar in SD's song's Mist off of his newest album, where he raps Young Scouts Kid make it sound like I'm from Texas, could also maybe be a reference to his past career as Dual Spines, when, like you heard from his old Instagram live, he used to try and make his accent sound more American. Or this bar as well in 4 Raws. Now, this line is pretty vague, but what makes this Dual Spines theory more intriguing though is that back in December of 2023, Dual Spines had released a song titled Altered, which supposedly features a second verse from EsDeeKid. However, all it takes though is one quick listen to the song to notice that both artists' vocals sound like the exact same person throughout. Ever since EsDeeKid has gone viral and blown up on the charts, Dual Spines meanwhile has disappeared. Well, that was until last week, when their account returned to share this strange video, with the caption 1981 Dual Spines Renaissance. Now, if you ask some other fans online and in the subreddit, they will argue that Dual Spines is instead EsDeeKid's older brother, and that the two just make music together. But yet, despite all of my research attempts, considering that again, SD has never done any interviews and is basically a ghost online, at this point, almost everything about his background remains speculation. However, let's focus now on the little info that we do know for certain. In addition to his Black Beatles remix on SoundCloud in May of 2024, also arrived EsDeeKid's first ever music video, where as we can see, even back then he was covering his face. Throughout this Ray Shremmer remix, EsDeeKid's thick Scouse accent is very apparent too. At least as he claims on Twitter, EsDeeKid is said to be from Liverpool, England. Combined with this bar in his verse on 4 Raws, I'm a scumbag, I was raised in the Liverpool slums.
Rebel. EsDeeKid is said to be a Liverpool rap.
I'm gonna be real. EsDeeKid, he's a great artist. Great rapper. I ain't gonna lie. His music tough. 4 Raws, tough. LV Sandals, tough. But I ain't gonna lie, TikTok is low-key ruining these niggas' fan base. I ain't gonna lie, TikTok ruining these niggas' fan base. Because like now it's just getting overplayed. I'm hearing it every single day, every scroll. I just hear his song. It's like it's getting kind of old. But I ain't gonna lie. What rapper has not blown up on TikTok? Like what rapper really didn't get blown up off TikTok unless in an industry plan? You feel me? Like what rapper really hasn't blown off of TikTok? Like, I'm gonna be real. Rappers nowadays, they get blown off TikTok. The music is ass, but it blows up. You feel me? So like I ain't surprised that he blew up off of TikTok, but TikTok is just overplaying the shit out of his music too much. But it's still tough though. It's still tough. But I feel like TikTok has a reputation of just ruining songs. You feel me? But TikTok done ruined so much songs. You can't really do much about it, but it's just like TikTok done ruined so many good songs. Like that had potential to be like really good if it wasn't replayed all the fucking time.
But who really knows? Not me and not a lot of people. It's me! It's the kid. You are not him. How do you know? I could totally be the guy. You don't even have an accent. Well, howdy, y'all. It's me, EsDeeKid over here. That's not even the kind of accent he has.
In classic SD fashion, there also remains confusion over where he is actually from. And thanks to Elon Musk and his new Twitter update, which allows users to see where people's accounts are based in, following this update, fans quickly noticed that EsDeeKid's account right here says that it is instead based in the United States. But if you scroll down a little further, it also says his account was connected via the United Kingdom App Store. which is significant because if we look at Timothée Chalamet's X account, his info is an exact 1-to-1 match. Of course, only fueling those rumors even further. As for his age though, all we have so far is this tweet, where SD claims that he did all this as a teenager. But following his first release on SoundCloud under the name EsDeeKid at least, then came a run of more Lucy singles. Before then, EsDeeKid's debut album Rebel arrived in June of 2025. At a total of 11 new tracks, Rebel is currently shooting up the Billboard charts as we speak, after debuting for the first time on November 24th, more than 5 months after Rebel's release. However, the reason that EsDeeKid is blowing up so hard right now, look no further than TikTok.
Okay.
With his heavy-hitting beats, thick accent, and fire flows, EsDeeKid has taken over TikTok's For You page, as it seems like everyone is hopping on board and listening to this artist. But, released back in February of 2025, it was again his collab LV sandals with Fake Meek and Rico Ace that first put SD on the radar. Yet, his solo track Phantom has been the one to really blow him up. Produced by UK producer Wraith9, who also deserves a lot of credit as well, seeing as he literally produced every beat on Rebel. But what has made EsDeeKid's almost overnight rise all the more crazy is the fact that he is not signed to some huge record label. And unless you believe the wild Timothée Chalamet rumors, EsDeeKid is clearly not an industry plant, as rather instead, EsDeeKid's releases have been under a record label called Lizzie Records. And while of course very little is known about them either, to be a small label like this and for EsDeeKid to currently be outstreaming today's top rap stars is truly insane no matter how you put it.
Crazy.
His flow is great, I tell you. His accent made it for me. I love that that made it a new level of coolness for me, man.
I didn't know I needed this in my life.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when you find something, you're like, oh, this is like I never thought of this, but now that it's here, I crave it.
4 deep in a suburban, it's German. What is the line? That shit's mad catchy, bro.
When it comes to more of his background, though, Rolling Stone also tried to do some digging, but we're still unable to find much of significance. Apparently, SD does have a BandLab profile that dates back to April of 2024 and cites both NBA Youngboy and XXXTentacion as inspirations. He made this account on Tumblr last June, and last but not least, he is also believed to be the owner of this Letterboxd account, which is a popular platform to track what movies you watch and review them. But while SD is continuing to rank...
These niggas they're in too deep. What the fuck? These niggas really trying to search for every bit of this nigga's life, trying to see this nigga's background and shit. I'm like, nigga, damn. Shit. Yo, what the fuck?
The movies that he's watching, none of his favorite films include Timothée Chalamet. But it does show us that EsDeeKid is a big fan of movies, such as the Lego Movie.
You are capable of amazing things.
Although EsDeeKid's identity currently remains unknown, what I can guarantee is that he will not stop blowing up anytime soon. Now, eventually, there will be a time when we get to see his real face and know more about him. But at least at the moment, this mystique is playing a massive part in his sudden rise to fame. And to be honest, in my opinion, at the end of the day, EsDeeKid's music is fire. So it doesn't really matter.
Man, if you gotta like this video, man, like, comment, subscribe, you feel me? If y'all niggas think Timothée Chalamet is really EsDeeKid, drop a like on this fucking video, man. And I'm out, man. Peace.